Hi, I'm Anthony Muscat from Ace Ohlsson in Sydney. I look after the Sydney Basin. I'm here today with Greg Xerri from Freeman's Reach, a vegetable grower on the high country, growing zucchinis, artichokes, capsicum, silver beet are his main lines. This place didn't go under water in the floods, but we did have issues. Greg, would you like to talk about them?
Yes, we don't flood here, but we had a lot of issues with silt and vegetable beds collapsing, and we couldn't control insects because of the wet weather. Seedlings wash away and die.
What about nutrition?
Yeah, we have a lot of problem with nutrition. Nitrogen doesn't hold into the soil because of the wet weather, washes everything away. We add in a lot of nutrition to keep the plant with nutrients and try to do the best we can.
So during the floods, Greg, downy mildew, bacterial diseases were a problem. What other issues did you have?
We had large issues with water hens. Flocks of water hens come into the crop and go onto the vegetables with their feet, and they contaminate the crops and destroy the crops. We had other issues with snails and slugs. We couldn't control them. They just destroy the crop, and the conditions of the wet weather and the humidity, the insects increased larger than usual.
So Greg, after the flood, how'd you manage the situation in the whole farm?
You had to be patient and wait until the weather would dry out. We had issues with soil compaction because when you use machine in the wet weather, the soil gets compacted and it's a problem for 24 months or more. We've got to wait until the soil breaks down when the roots get into it, and then we can cultivate it and hopefully bring it back to a working position.
Do you use any cover crops to manage this?
Yes, the best is using some cover crops to help loosen the compaction of the soil.
All right, thanks Greg. You've given us a rundown of the issues you went through after the flooding. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me.